Okay, I'm here stopped at a train, so I am on my way to a yard sale. It doesn't open till the morning, but I'm out of town, and it's somebody I know through somebody else. They posted they're selling a bunch of 70s and 80s, and I am like so excited, and she says everything's really cheap, so let's go see what we can find to flip online for a profit. I wish I had more time at this sale because they had so many interesting, unique items. I just didn't have time to do research to see if it was worth it to flip. Put in the comments if you know this beanbag. Apparently it was from the 80s and it was a show. I decided not to look it up because storing that would take up quite a lot of space. This sale was really good. I didn't get much footage because I was a bit overwhelmed. And since I was the only one there, I didn't really feel comfortable. I did tell the lady that let me look at all of her stuff what I did, as I'm usually honest. But let's go ahead and see the amazing items I got to resell. So here we have a vintage nativity scene. They looked at first glance to be almost like a clay. I love the style, very minimalist, but the very 70s look of the nativity. It's wood with like a plastic back of some sort. But I did a Google Lens because these are marked on the back, Italy. And they actually, hopefully I didn't just break them. It's marked, and it's actually ivory soapstone. It's not heavy like soapstone. These are hollow, but it's the set. And so there is an artist, I can't remember, but I'm pretty happy as I think I paid $1 for all of these. Technically it's a 4-piece set. So excited to broaden my horizons as I will sell anything and everything. Here's an actual Fisher-Price Puff-A-Lump. I thought that he would go for more. I do really well selling the smaller sized ones between 20 and 30. Even if they're not Puff-A-Lump, I'll put like Puff-A-Lump style in the description. But here we have the bear with his shirt. He is branded from Fisher-Price. The tag is faded, but he's clean. People were listing him for like maybe $20 on eBay, 20 to 50, but I'm guessing he'll go on Etsy. All right, here I'm on eBay, and this is the current ones available as it's from 1987. You can see it ranges from $50 or best offer clear down to $17, which is pretty sad. That's why I believe I will be selling mine on Etsy, as buyers just typically will pay more here. Let's check the sold comps. In case you're a newbie, let's go to the filter, which is going to show you the sell-through rate. So there's currently 37 available, as you can see in the blue. So you just slide over the toggle for sold, and oh boy, apparently it sold for 15 or best offer. This is really, really bad. I think I paid $1. So I will initially list it on eBay, but I'm not going to list mine for 15. I will hold out probably for 40 and cross-list it to Etsy. This lady had some really cool toys. I wish I had more time, but she was literally out there just for me. So I didn't want to keep going to Google Lens and looking up every single item. I just went with my gut and got this in the box. It has been opened, but it's expanders. And this actually opens up when you push the button. It comes with a few of the guys. And it is missing, I think, a flag. It's motorized action, no batteries needed. It's missing the flag that attaches on the top, and I think maybe one other small accessory. But yeah, it's in really good condition. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I think these go 40 to 50. Not very many available. I love to sell vintage tree skirts, and this one is handmade quilted patchwork. It was $1. I was looking to see if it was personalized anywhere, but it was not. I typically sell these between 30 and 40. Just depends. This little guy is a plastic hollow ornament. Very kitschy. Now the eyes are blank. I don't know if it was just originally a sticker, but his body is flocked. And I think it's marked Japan. I can't remember what these go for, but I loved him. And if he wasn't worth much, my son is obsessed with football and we would keep it. But there's a little bit of damage on the toe where the flocking has came off. But other than that, I don't even know what she charged me. Very reasonable. A lot of stuff did not have prices yet. So when we were tallying everything up, I felt like I was pretty fair with my prices. I live in a very rural area, and I can get things for really cheap at the thrift. So I didn't want to overprice my items just because vintage does take a while to sell. And my daughter's going to come over and say hello. Here is a little bag of vintage rubber Halloween faces. Okay, don't touch my phone, please. And these kind of creepy and gross, but yeah, you have gum in your mouth. But yeah, several fingers, so you can make their faces move all weird and funky. This would be really neat if you were into cinematography or like some kind of animation, but because they're very flexible. And there's 3 of those. And then these are actually Kellogg. Remember when bless you, cereal boxes had the surprises? I think people were listing these for like 10 a piece, but I'll lot them up. And some for like 20 for 4. And yes, my daughter has a cold, so you may see some snot. All right. Here we have a pair of 70s wedges. An interesting cutout, and they are very well made. And the lady had personally worn these throughout the 70s. And I will probably list these for $50. Again, I think she charged me $1. This was very fun. It's a G.I. Joe coin gumball dispenser. You put the penny in right here. I believe it's a penny. Right there, and then you slide it over like that. And the gumball pops out down here. It's the smaller sized gumballs, not the jumbo ones. But I've seen some. There's one sealed in the box that is asking quite a lot. And then some don't have the sticker. Mine is in really nice condition, no cracks or anything. It seems to function. Hi. So I'm not sure what I can list it for, but it was $1, I believe. So can't really go wrong with that. Here's something that I want to try to fix. It is a very kitschy, forget the name of these, clock of a cute little elephant. It's missing the pendulum, and it does supposedly it's supposed to have a key. I'm going to YouTube it and see if I can get a pendulum. If I can't, I'll sell it for parts for like $50 or $60, but they're not very common. All right, these clocks are called Mynin. They're made in Japan, and here is the comps based off of eBay. They are not super common, so they will definitely range. 55 or best offer, but then you see the next elephant is 115 or best offer, so it just really varies. Now keep in mind, mine doesn't have the pendulum or the key. I will have to do some research and see what I can do to get it with the pendulum in working order. But because of the varying comps, and they're all international, I will probably start mine around the $100 mark and see what happens. They come in different animals, and I didn't see that many available on eBay. Okay. I used to have this box. Probably not worth much. But what I did like what was inside the box. We have the... Oh, back up, honey. At first I thought it was a really cool 80s waist belt, but she says they wore them as necklaces like this. So it's a rainbow charm, very vibrant, but it's plastic. Has like the mandala hand, all of these, a bottle. I don't even know. There's just so much going on. Looks like something that Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus would wear. She said that they were worn as necklaces, but it looks like a waist belt. I'm gonna try to look at the hook. So they all just clip on individually. And here's the hook right here. So I'll need to measure it and see, because I think it would be better worn as a waist belt. So I'll measure it and see. Oh, hold on. Because then I also have this in orange. And this orange one is smaller. So I will be selling them together. But I'll have to do some research and look at these charms to see if there's a market for these. But look how cute this little one is. Little ice cream cone. We got a baseball glove. So those were $1. Okay, so eBay search is so messed up right now. But here you can see I found it. I don't know if it has an actual name, but that's what people are calling it. I have a lot of charms, and I have a few of these. So it looks to be pretty nice. I think I paid $1 for including the box. Really funky. Again, this looks like something that would go on Etsy, and I had a lot that weren't even on the clips. Bell charm necklace. Okay, so it must be called Bell charm necklace. Just really maximalist, eclectic. It reminds me of something like Betsy Johnson, just by the style. Ooh, look at that one. That one was $55. So yeah, I think this was a great pickup. Here's a little project for me to do. I'm going to put together a cute vintage puzzle. It's called Color Factory. It's by Springbok. This is a good brand, Hallmark, made in the USA. I just liked the cute mice and all the colors on it. She said she wasn't sure if all the pieces were there, but that's okay. It's a smaller size puzzle, so if it's not complete, I'm not going to be completely upset. It is only 100 pieces, so hey, get off the box. Shouldn't take me too long. And I cannot leave any of my stuff out. The kids will either latch onto something, break something, or whatever. I was kind of surprised that somebody was trying to sell this on eBay for like $9. It's the world's longest drawing machine. And so there's supposed to be, and maybe it's because I clicked on it and they said that there's no bulb, but I think it's for tracing. It lights up where you should trace. And I'm guessing the markers are dried out, but this is something that would go on Etsy. Very 90s, made in the USA, Bryan, Ohio art. So that looked interesting. I went ahead and picked that up on a whim, and we'll see how that one does. And then I think that's all of the hard goods. Now I'm going to switch over and show you the really cool clothes that I got. This is mainly from the 70s era. We have a pair of men's plaid trousers that are cuffed. And I see a lot of women wearing these. I'll probably list them for about $50. As long as they're in really good condition. Hager, it's a double knit polyester. That was very popular and like all the rage in the 70s. It's easy to wash and all that stuff. So people didn't have to take it to the dry cleaners. Yeah. Asher, just another fun retro plaid trouser. I will try to model these. I can't tell. They may be more of like a 6, so we'll see. But these pants are very androgynous. I got some really nice 70s leisure suits. We'll get to those in a second. Here we have a very boho hippie vest in all these fun colors in a, she called this colors of Joseph's color. I forget what, but anyways. It's a very colorful cloak / jacket. I think I paid $2 for the vest. She asked me for prices and I just shot out numbers. I paid $2 for the vest, the pants, skirts. I paid $3 for dresses, and I paid $5 for suit sets. This is a gorgeous, like rust orange, burnt orange, brown, boho, empire waist dress. Not quite Sizzler. Sizzlers were like super short. But handmade, really cute with a little balloon sleeve. And I believe this has the metal. No, it's nylon. Never mind. I thought it was a metal zipper, but it's nylon. So cute little go-go dress. She also had her go-go wig, but it wasn't in the best condition. Here's just a pretty casual plaid. Is that gingham plaid? Shirt dress. The patch pockets. Again, this was in nice condition, so I went ahead and got it. Polyester knit. That one probably only like $45. This era is not super trendy at the moment, but it's my personal favorite era. Men's beautiful disco 70s two-piece, or technically three-piece. Has the Western style skinny tie. Or no, it's not Western. It's Penosaur, or it's like half man, half horse. He's got a bow and arrow by Wembley. Anyways, I got this one because it's Levi's Panatella, and it's this beautiful, like, warm tan color. Has the, again, no, these aren't cuffs, but pants. And I have sold a Levi's suit in the past. I think it went international on eBay, and it did pretty well. This one I love. It's one of the few women's suit pieces. It's by Bobby Brooks, which has been around for a long time. The plaid is absolutely stunning. This is perfect for fall, which obviously will be here before you know it. Made in the USA. Now, I don't know if this is wool. I have not looked into it. I do not see a union tag. Let me check the skirt really quick. As it is a skirt set, has the side zipper. It feels like wool. Just off the top of my head, I'm going to say it's like a boiled wool. But the colors are just gorgeous. Okay. This is a shorter haul. I didn't go crazy because I didn't want to take everything. But here is another handmade skirt. This is really cool, like disco floral, red and white. Maybe it's pink. It's kind of like a tangerine pinky with this floral, and it is like a floor length. It's not maxi, it's about floor length. So again, I'll probably list this one for about $50 as long as it's flaw free. Here's more of a Western style. This color is so popular for like home design, everyone's kitchen. I think it was the color of the year. It's like a sage green. Looks a little washed out, more of a gray tone here, but in real life, it is sage green. So again, a double knit polyester with the pointed spread collar. Has these really cool marbled acrylic buttons and the white stitching, which really pops. I was going to see if I could find a brand. Nope. But it's got the side slits and the V in the back. So I don't know if that's in really nice condition. I don't know what I'm going to list it for. I'll have to check comps and see. I liked this one, even though it's more of a neutral color. I like the two-tone with the more utility style and the patch pockets. Again, this one has pants as well. The traditional polyester. So I like this. Obviously, I'm not going to get something, but I don't like it. But we have a really pretty, what do you call it, like cordovan brown, corduroy 70s leather wrap button sport coat with the buttons here as well. I'm sorry, it's a set. Got the pants too. Seems pretty substantial. Oh, it's by Lee. Yeah, see the back pockets have the... Now, I was kind of sad. I didn't really see any flared legs. This one looks more boot cut, straight to boot cut. I can't tell. But I'm just noticing this one is missing a button. So if they didn't include it in one of the pockets, I want a little hanky. Hopefully it wasn't used. So if I don't find the button, it may decrease the value. And then the last item I got was this boucle robin egg blue wool women's peacoat, swing jacket, coat. It's heavier. It's a gorgeous, like I would call it, some people would say turquoise, teal, robin egg blue, but check out these buttons. So cool. Like a celluloid, and it is longer length, probably about knee length. Really nice condition. A lot of times I see these and the liners are ripped, or it's got sun fading like on the shoulders. This is in beautiful condition. It's got the quarter sleeve. Again, 60s mod style, very Jackie O. All those keywords I would use. So I think I paid $5 for this one. But overall, I'll put up in the corner like a ballpark figure that I think I can turn $60 into. So my total came to $60, but since she let me come the night before the actual yard sale, I did like give her an extra $10 because she was there outside with me for what, like 30-ish minutes, and was very generous with what she had to sell me. And she's having one in 2 years, so hopefully I can find more awesome stuff in 2 years. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content, and I hope to catch you on my next one. Bye guys.